Hey, how's it going, everybody? Albert here at StoryTap, and today I'm super excited to announce our new product release, which is Advanced Embed Analytics. Essentially, the goal behind our Advanced Embed Analytics is to help show brands the value they're getting by providing as many insights as possible. All this is achieved without third-party requirements or integrations. As a reminder, our embed is one line of code, and also to note, every embed has its own report. So without further ado, let's jump on in and let's take a quick look at a sample report. Now, right from the top, you're going to see a lot of different data metrics, which is great to see. And one element I want to point out very quickly before we overlook it is the URLs. If you hover over here, you can see that there's 3 URLs, and we can actually see where these embeds are living. So we have a good idea where they're located currently. Now, going down below, we have 4 tabs: Insights, Details, Videos, and Q&A. The first tab that I'll be looking at today is our Insights tab. This tab dives into all the key data metrics, and there's a lot of it. So the first element we can look at is a call to action engagement. And essentially, we can track any action made by your users. So for example, if a user pauses one of the videos that you have on your page and they click the Buy Now button, we can track that action click. Next one is scroll into view. Essentially, this displays if videos are actually being seen. If this percentage is below 50%, there will be an alert that will be displayed, and it could be a really good indicator that your videos are simply too far down on your pages. You might want to consider moving them upwards. Next section is session lift. Those who watch videos spend much more time on site, and this is a great way to monitor that. Down below, we can then navigate to device insights, and device insights are what type of devices and where people are coming from. So for example, in this case, we can compare desktop versus mobile versus tablets, and we can look at comparison between their sessions and their video views. And it's a great way to get an indicator of what devices your users are actually on and what are they clicking and looking at. On the right, we have top searches, and this is what are the key terms people are searching for. And here you can see the terms on the left, and on the right, we can see how often they searched it for, as well as the success rates. If the success rate is low, it essentially means that these terms have been searched for, but they haven't actually watched the video. So a good indicator here is that, let's say the success rate is low and there's a high search rate, you can actually click the search term and it will generate the option to add your question on the back end, and we could assign it to someone so they could generate a video to potentially answer that frequently asked term. Now moving down below, we have most engaging videos. This is highlighting content that is watched the longest. And down below, we have highest performing videos, which is videos generating the most clicks. The cool thing here is we can use these videos to identify certain themes and take action on those themes. So maybe it's the prompts that you're using or the incentive. Regardless what it is, if something's working, we can tap into that, figure out what was the trigger. And if you want to generate more content, we can use that as an insight to really gain really meaningful and insightful content. Now, moving to the very top here, we're going to move on to our next tab, which is the Details tab. And essentially, this tab highlights trends on how many people are coming to your pages and viewing videos per month. Right from the get-go, we have some core metrics, so sessions, video views, call to action clicks, as well as average session length. And down below, we have a visual overview to demonstrate the difference between sessions as well as videos. If we continue to scroll further down the page, you're going to see more key metrics. And in this case, the detailed report essentially is general engagement, showcasing how users are engaging month by month. We have a lot of different stats to compare: sessions, scroll rates, video views, average video views, call to action clicks, session lifts. It's very specific on a month-to-month basis, which is great. So if there's any changes that were made maybe in February in comparison to March, you might want to double check and see what was working and what wasn't. Now, when we're scrolling down further below, we have 2 other sections, which is all filters as well as the review button. For all filters, right now it's not triggered for this particular embed, but it will show a combination of what your most popular filters are. And that way you have some insight to see exactly what people are clicking and how are they filtering your videos. For review button, if you have this option enabled on your embed, essentially it will have an option for users to click this button and essentially create a video if they find that the videos they're watching is really useful and they might have something to say. So in this case, we track the clicks, how many videos were started through this button, as well as how many videos were submitted. And that all takes us to our next section, which is newest videos below. And these are the videos that were submitted through the review button. So again, we're tracking exactly how many views are being generated. And then down below, we can watch those awesome videos to see exactly what's going on. Now moving up here, we're going to move on to our next section, which is videos. This tab highlights specifics on a video by video basis, demonstrating how people are engaging. So if we take a look here, we're going to have a breakdown list view of a bunch of different videos. We can see how many video views each video is obtaining, how long they were watched for, the call to action clicks, engagement, which is extremely powerful, sentiment, and feedback. Now, one element I want to highlight about engagement, we can see exactly how many thumbs up certain videos are obtaining, but we can also see thumbs down. And one nice thing is we do have the option where if someone clicks thumbs down, we will ask them, was there a particular reason why you gave this video a thumbs down? In that case, that takes us to the feedback section. So maybe it wasn't exactly what they were looking for, there was some missing content, and that there was valuable feedback. This could be a great way to potentially make a redo of the video, ask the user who generated that video to make another one, and potentially just find ways to improve the videos that are currently onto your site. Now, talking about sentiment, this essentially is the tone of your videos. So we get a good indicator on whether the videos are positive, neutral, or negative. If the videos are negative, there will be an alert, and this is where we can take action. And we can exactly why does the video sound negative, and is there anything we can do to essentially improve that video. But that's a quick breakdown of the videos tab. Lastly, I'd like to showcase Q&A, which is a bit of a combination of everything we've looked at so far. So here, this is key performance metrics on your Q&A embeds and how they're performing. Again, we have a drop down of all the video options to choose from here. We can look at all the stats across, very similar to videos. But down below, we can also look at the key search terms for Q&A. We do track what people are searching for. And again, we can see how many times those things have been searched for, what the success rate is, and if necessary, we could generate questions and create new videos based on those questions to really make sure that all angles are covered. But essentially, this is our whole entire advanced embed analytics at this point in time. A lot of data, a lot of useful information. And one really cool thing is in the top right corner, you can filter the reports out specifically for your needs. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope that was helpful.